The sun beat down on my neck as I trudged along the dusty path, my sandals kicking up little puffs of ochre-colored dust. The air was thick with the smell of roasting maize and the earthy scent of the baobab trees that lined the horizon. I was on my way to the village of Mekena, nestled deep in the heart of the Kenyan savanna. My name is Jabari, and I'm a historian. I've spent my life studying the past, trying to piece together the stories of those who came before us. But this time, I wasn't just studying the past, I was going to experience it. The people were warm and welcoming, their faces etched with the wisdom of generations. I found Abeni in her hut, a small, frail woman with eyes that seemed to hold the weight of centuries. She greeted me with a gentle smile and offered me a calabash of cool water. As I drank, she studied me with an intensity that made me uneasy. "You have come to hear my stories," she said, her voice raspy but clear. I nodded, my heart pounding in my chest. Abeni closed her eyes and took a deep breath. When she opened them, her gaze was distant, as if she were looking at something far beyond the walls of the hut. "I see a great warrior," she began, her voice taking on a new cadence. "He stands tall and proud, his spear raised against the invaders." And then, she was no longer Abeni, the old woman of Mekena. She was the warrior, her voice booming with strength and courage as she recounted a battle that had taken place generations ago. I sat mesmerized as she painted a vivid picture of clashing armies, the sting of steel, and the roar of the wounded. For what felt like hours, I was transported back in time, witnessing the events unfold before my very eyes. I felt the heat of the sun on my skin, the fear in my gut, and the surge of adrenaline as the warriors charged into battle. When Abeni finally fell silent, her eyes fluttered closed, and she slumped back against the wall of the hut. I sat there, stunned, the images of the battle still fresh in my mind. Abeni had given me more than just a story. She had given me a glimpse into the past, a visceral experience that no history book could ever replicate. I had witnessed the courage of my ancestors, their resilience in the face of adversity. As I left Mekena, I carried with me not just the memory of Abeni's story, but a newfound appreciation for the power of oral tradition. I realized that history wasn't just about dates and facts, it was about the stories that shaped us, the experiences that connected us to those who came before, and I knew that I would never look at history the same way again.